Hey, welcome back. I couldn't beat it. So today I'm gonna go and get all the hard pieces. Do I have to do this? No, can I just do this? Where's the first hard piece? I have a bunch of little notes. It says it's on the northern sea. Where is that? I think it's all the way to the right. Yeah, let's go all the way to the right. Okay, so what's my note? I guess I should talk about this thing I thought about today. When I first started my job 5 years ago, I remember being really stressed about coming into work every day because the way the office is you have to walk up these stairs, and then there's this office with these big windows where this guy sits. So I would walk past him every morning on my way to my desk. And I would be really stressed because I'd have to wave to him. Like, that's social anxiety, right? Because I remember being so relieved once in a while when he wasn't there. Because I'm like, oh, I don't have, my day's basically over now. Like, that's the most stressful thing I had to deal with. And I don't have to worry about anything else today. I could just sit at my desk and do my job. It does seem silly, but I don't know if that would happen today. If I started a new job and the same situation happened, would I be as stressed? I don't think I would. What was it? Why did I hate it so much? Is it over this way somewhere? Where am I? There's one on the wall to the right. Southeast sea. Oh, I can get that one. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. This one? I think this one. Maybe? What is this? Oh, thank you. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. There we go. There's one. Nope. How do you do this? Enter the cave. No. What? I have the stepladder, don't I? Is the stepladder different than the ladder? Oh, here it is. Did it? I think I got all of them. So, how many spaces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 spaces. And I have to do 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I don't know. No, there might be one more. No, I think I got all of them. Another 5 appear in secret locations. I think I got all 5. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the dungeon and I'm gonna try to beat it one more time. Where the heck is this? How did I get there again? I think it was up the ladder part. Did I sound right? No, I remember. It was that thing. Yeah, I know where to go. Don't. Stop it. Would you stop? They stopped. I wish there was a fairy fountain somewhere. I just need my hearts. So what else should I talk about today before the week's over? I'm training a person, but I'm a little stressed about the... I never updated anybody. I never updated about the job stuff. I'm in the same situation I was last week. Oh, here's a progress thing. I had a person over to my apartment, and I handled it fine, I guess. It's actually the first time anybody's ever been in my apartment. That isn't my parents. It was this dude who does fingerprinting. I had to get my fingerprint done for the background check of this job that I'm doing. It's frustrating because I'm trying to talk to the HR people at the job and they don't respond. So I don't know if I even have that job because I haven't talked to anybody there. I did the interview, they sent me an email, and that's it. So it's kind of weird. But I would accept this job and I would move to Rome, New York. I would do it. Don't try to talk me out of it. But that's a big thing. Like, I had somebody in my apartment and I wasn't worried. Like, I cleaned. Obviously, I cleaned. But, like, I wasn't stressed about, like, oh, like a person in my space. I wasn't really. I gotta focus here because I have a lot of hearts. Oh, maybe I should just do a save state. Would that be smart? Give me one more heart. Come on, come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. I don't like how I act in therapy. Christians need me to reach atheist, big brain, pseudo-intellectual. I should talk about that. I had that thought when I was in church. There are a lot of people like me who don't resonate with like the language, like some of the language that I hear in church. I'm like, people, this, if like an atheist person was coming in here for the first time, they would hate this kind of talk about like all this supernatural like stuff. Christians should try to like reach out to, okay, hold on. I'm gonna save because I have a lot of hearts. And focus. Christians need people like me. That's all I was gonna say. To reach atheists. If Christians really wanted to like rule the world and make everybody Christian, they would be trying to like get people like me to like. It seems like Christians want you to be like them, but I don't know. I can't focus on it right now. That's a good point that I want to talk about, but I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. I knew he was gonna turn around. I knew it. God, I hate this. Why are these guys so hard? Why am I so whiny? You son of a gun. This is impossible. I can't do this. It's not possible. I'll keep trying, but I won't really put too much thought into it. I'll just talk about my note. Christians need me to reach atheists big... Okay, so I didn't really explain this note right. I've talked about before, like, the way I process things is not like the way Christians process things. When you're in a church and everybody kind of talks the same way, you feel like you have to be that way to be a good Christian. Obviously, a Christian would say, no, you don't have to do that. You should just be yourself. But still, like, Christians, like, I've been in churches. I mean, I've only ever been around here in New Jersey. But everybody, when they talk, they have, like, this Christian, like, this, like, reverent voice, and they're not like me. They don't talk like me, and they don't act like me. I don't know. Like, you feel like if you want to be a Christian, you have to like talk the way they talk about Christian stuff. That's the thing. Like, the pastor, sometimes he'll talk about like sports and stuff, and he'll be normal, but then once he talks about religion and stuff, he's got like this voice about like, oh, everything is like crazy and God's amazing. And but I don't want to talk like that. That's not how I talk. I'm not like, oh, isn't Jesus like so amazing and everything's beautiful, and sometimes things are bad, but Jesus is there with you. I don't talk like that. I don't want to talk like that. That's what they all talk like, and they all use kind of like the same vocabulary. And so if you're like an atheist going in there, you're like, this is like a cultish thing, and I don't want to be a part of this. So they need to like cultivate like people like me who like are just kind of like, I don't know, we don't take anything seriously, or I think I would have more success reaching an atheist than a Christian person. That's what I'm saying. Christian people are terrible at reaching atheists, which they always want to do. They're very good at converting people on the fence into atheists. Because they're like, I don't want to be like that. I gotta be like weird like that to be a Christian. I just want to be me, but I want to have like people who are nice and helping poor people around. Give me that. I've messed this up before, and I will do it again. Nope. That was close. That's hard to control. Got you, you dark nut. Turn. He's coming right for me. No. Oh, that's something. Ooh, that was close. Would have been nice. Oh, okay. There's no way I do this though. The walkthrough's like, oh, this is the easy part because now you have more space. Shut up. Just stop. Aren't you tired, bats? Okay. There's no way I do this. Unless I kill one guy quick, and then they give me... I knew it. I knew he was going to turn around. They always do that. Okay, I'm done. I'll have to do it in my free time. So we doubled the size of the government. Wasn't the trouble much of a previous government size. It's been a year. It's been a year since I've seen that stupid Hamilton play, and I still have the song stuck in my head. Somebody's gotta stand up to his mouth. Somebody's gotta stand up for the South. If there's a fire you're trying to douse, you can put it out from inside the house. People don't want to drink the Kool-Aid. I don't know. There is some... I don't know. If you're a Christian, then the only thing you really have to believe is that Jesus is God. He died. He came back to life for our sins. God exists. And love your neighbor. That's all you have to believe. I just told you all of it. Everything else is just stuff. Because we're bored and we're like, have to make things more complicated. The Catholic Church has like billions of rules about penance and whatever. That's it. That's all of it. That's all of Christianity. So like all that extra stuff when you go to church and they're like talking weird and they're like, oh, everything is like fine, and like I don't believe in vaccines because Jesus or whatever. Like, you can believe that if you want, I guess, but like just don't make it like a thing, or like you have to be a Christian and then also believe all this extra stuff and like talk this special way. You're gonna lose a lot of people that way. Isn't the whole point of Christianity to make everybody Christian? But they talk weird. They're not as reverent as they should be. Is that a disqualifying thing? When I talk about God and I'm just kind of like a little bit flippant about it, maybe like a little bit disrespectful. It's not great, but is it really disqualifying? That's the thing. Like, no, it's not disqualifying, but you should feel bad about it, and we're gonna like make you feel guilty about it. I don't know what I'm saying. Physically fit. I can say this at the end. I was gonna it's the end of the week, and I don't know if I can say this, but this is disrespectful. If you're talking about religion and disrespect, this is disrespectful. But whenever I hear the term caliphate, because I remember a couple weeks ago I was talking about caliphates, I think about that song. Remember that song from like 2003 where he's like, nice, sweet, physically fit. I think of caliphate, physically fit. That's what he's saying. He's saying physically fit. I had to look that up once. Nice, sweet, physically fit. Physically fit. I like to move it. Physically fit. Physically fit. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta eat something. It's 8 o'clock and I haven't had dinner yet. I like to move it. What if I made a parody song and it was sex? Would someone kill me for that? Probably. Nice, sweet, physically fit. Physically fit. See you tomorrow.